Volantis. I'm your boy Zero, and today we got a special little treat for you guys. So I got me and 3 of my boys. Got my boy D-Lo, my boy Phil, my boy Mike. We're gonna do predictions for WWE TLC. We love wrestling. We go nuts, we go ham. That's just us. But today, we're gonna have like a little contest here. We usually do WrestleMania and we have a big contest, but this is gonna be a smaller contest because we want to have some fun. I got the list of matches here. I'm gonna see what everybody thinks. Go through it real quick. Let's do it. Alright, first match on the card. Well, what we're assuming is the first match on the card. Tables match. Natalya versus Ruby Riott. Phil, who you got? Why? Mike? Yeah, I got you.
It's kind of into that moment where, like, if you notice, like, every other pay-per-view, like, so far has given it into the Riot Squad's favor. So I prefer going into this vote for Natalya because it's gonna feel like a feel-good moment to start up like the pay-per-view.
I would also agree. I will also agree, Natalya, mostly because they've sort of done the storyline before with Alexa and Nia Jax a couple months ago, the whole bullying scandal thing, and Nia got the victory. You know, after all the stuff that Alexa put her through. So I think this is a similar situation. I see Natty winning.
I agree. This is literally the same storyline as Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax back before WrestleMania, and
it's just that they're using Natty's father
Dead
dead father as the catalyst for the storyline. Correct.
yeah.
You know Vince McMahon. Know Vince.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
So it's funny because I actually had a tough decision on this one, only because I was
Really?
thinking
Nah.
hear me out. I was thinking about it, and I thought back to the Montreal Screwjob, where Brett was supposed to win, and Shawn won because Brett was leaving the company, and this, that, and the third. He was fighting for a contract, and Natalya was bringing up some shit about that on Raw a couple weeks ago, so it made me think for a minute. But I don't think they would do that again, especially after her father passed away. So I went with Natalya on this as well. All right. Mixed Match Challenge. We got Fabulous Truth and Mahalisha. Okay, so before we even do predictions, I just want to say this was like Injury City. Everybody that was supposed to be in this got hurt at some point. Strowman, Bliss, Balor.
Who else?
AJ was left out.
Who did Mickie James cover?
Mickie James covered for who did she cover for?
Oh, I think it was Alex. No, it wasn't Alex.
No.
That was Ember Moon.
No, who was she with before last year?
Oh, Sasha.
Oh yeah, it was
Sasha.
It was Sasha. You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It was
everybody
Lashley
getting injured in that
Banks.
shit.
And then Sasha had a concussion and she couldn't. Yeah. You're right.
Correct.
All right. So, be that as it may, Mixed Match Challenge final. The winners get paid vacation, and they get the number 30 spot in the Royal Rumble match for each one. So, Fabulous Truth, Mahalisha, whoever wins, number 30 in the Royal Rumble, men's and women's. D-Lo, who you got and why?
I got Carmella and Truth. I feel like this year they're going to go all in with R-Truth and his forgetting what he's doing, phase. So I feel like they're gonna win. He's gonna do something stupid, maybe enter the women's rumble at 30, or he'll do something stupid like that. So, and I don't know. I just feel like they're just gonna win. Like I don't see Jabba Raja, as we call him. You know, I don't see him and Alicia Fox winning at all. So, got them.
Mike, who you got?
As a personal point of view, I don't like either of them winning. But out of the two, I could see more of a push for.
Wait, what push? Oh, okay.
I can see more of a push for Jinder over R-Truth.
Okay.
So I'll go with R-Truth, and I wouldn't go with R-Truth's team, but I will go with Jinder Mahal's team.
Okay.
Because I see that more of a push because of that.
Yeah, I got you.
Big sweaty man. Hashtag.
Can I say something? She did not glued me to the TV. As Mike and Adrian know, since you know I'm here for this, I actively did not want her as champion. Like I stopped watching her at all moments she was on TV. I'm like, nope, don't care about Carmelo, get off my screen. I don't want you anywhere near the title, but you know it's already been done. But continue. Go ahead. Yeah.
God, hell. Vince McMahon would fucking literally
To be
retire.
fair,
Vince McMahon would retire.
To be fair, he does deserve at least one shot at the title. You know, he at least needs to be champion at least one time before he retires, because, you know, what is he, 50 or whatever, like in that age?
He's 50.
Yeah, so,
he's like 53.
I at least want him to have, you know, at least one title, you know, one time before he retired. But what you're saying is a little out there. That's just my opinion. I don't think they're gonna, yeah.
R-Truth was a TNA World Heavyweight Champion, even. So. Yeah, he can.
He can't. Any, like, yeah, but despite his age, he's like moving around like he's, you know, like 30.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But so
You have a better chance of James Ellsworth appearing and getting the belt.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so here's my logic on this match. Fabulous Truth beat Asuka and Miz to get to the final. Asuka and Miz won the Mixed Match Challenge last year.
Alright, so as someone who does not actively watch the Mixed Match Challenge, was it...
Yep.
Right.
Asuka literally beat the holy hell out of Miz. She was...
Was it a clean win? Was it a clean win, or was it like, you know, some stupid, you know, roll up?
It was a clean win after Asuka beat the crap out of Miz.
Okay.
That solidifies who I know who's gonna win that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% I'm going Fabulous Truth. I agree with you, D'Lo. I expect it to be, maybe they do the men's Royal Rumble first, and Truth doesn't show up at 30, and then he shows up at 30 in the women's match. That happens after the men's match.
Yes.
Something like that is possible. I think that would be hilarious. But Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, I would be hype. At the same time, I'll be like, why?
No, the thing is this: we have one problem.
What?
Who the hell would he beat to get the fucking championship?
I mean, Brock Lesnar, Daniel Bryan.
Well, we're assuming that Brock Lesnar is gonna have the title at that point.
Well, okay, you're right.
That's another story for another time.
Yes.
Yeah, but
you could,
he can challenge Raw or SmackDown. It doesn't matter.
Correct.
Anyway, so we're gonna move on to the next match here. We got a guitar on a ladder match. Elias versus Bobby Lashley. Mike, you can go first on this one. Who you got?
I said WWE stands for Walk
with Elias.
Bobby Lashley ain't shit on the ladder.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this as everybody's going for Elias, especially after that. All three of you are going for Elias.
I actually have Lashley winning, honestly.
Really? Explain.
Yeah, I actually have Lashley. So the way I have my picks, I like to have 50-50 bookings. So since there's 12 matches, there has to be six heels winning, 6 face winning. And after doing my predictions, that was one of the matchups I had difficulties with. I mean, honestly, that's a toss-up, you know. I just feel, you know, with my list, I think Lashley's gonna win. Like,
Yeah.
I understand Elias is hot right now. That's fine, but why not have Lashley win? Just continue the feud, you know. It's gonna end if Elias wins, the feud is over. But if Lashley wins, you know, they'll still have something to do afterwards. So that's just my reason.
Unfortunately, there's my favorite phrase that King Ross goes: "New era, same old shit." I'm tired of that.
Yeah, well, I tend to agree. Phil, you're obviously going for Elias. I could tell that already.
Over as fuck? Over as hell?
Alright, so this is my logic behind this match. I'm going for Elias. The reason behind it is that WWE has a bad tendency of burying people before a match at a pay-per-view, and then that person that's been buried comes back and wins. So Elias has been getting wrecked by Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush the last month. So I feel like it's gonna be Elias turns the tables on both of them. He's gonna win the match. Yeah, that's not happening.
that's it. Buddy Murphy lets him win by sitting down and going like this. Here, pin me.
Yeah. Speaking of
Buddy Murphy would murder that nigga.
Speaking of the Australian juggernaut, that's a good segue to our next match. Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, Cruiserweight title.
I think, yeah, well, we already know who they're gonna pick. This is the one you had trouble with?
Mikey?
Buddy Murphy versus who?
Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander.
Current champion
Buddy
versus
Murphy.
who he took
Buddy
the
Murphy.
championship off
Cedric Alexander's got nothing right now.
of. The Negro.
Unless they make Cedric Alexander go heel, got nothing.
That was actually a bad idea. But
Not.
yeah, Buddy Murphy. Just because they just gave him the title not too long ago. He, in my opinion, is a better cruiserweight than Cedric Alexander. Not to take anything away from him, because he's good too. But he's just he just got the title. You know, he's very charismatic. I like Buddy Murphy, and he's also dating Alexa, who I love. So I have to give it to Buddy.
All right, so I'm also going with Buddy Murphy, but two things. I disagree with you, D'Lo. I think Cedric Alexander is the best overall competitor on 205 Live. He puts on a clinic in the ring, wrestling-wise, that I haven't seen in a long time.
Okay, fair enough.
But
I know, I remember. Oh, I remember. He fought Kota Ibushi, I remember.
But Cedric Alexander had the title for like 8 months. He had it since WrestleMania before he lost it at Super Showdown, so it's like 6 to 8 months.
Correct.
I think it's too soon to A, have a repeat champion of the Cruiserweight title, because they still haven't had that yet, and B, to take the championship off of Buddy Murphy so soon. Besides, I feel like Mustafa Ali is the next in line to be the champion. And then Cedric Alexander will go heel, sparking a feud between the two of them.
That could work.
I'm expecting that triple
That sounds
threat
like
match
money
down the line.
booking, Vince.
I expect Buddy Murphy to win. I'm sorry, go ahead.
On second thought, book it, Quadruple H.
Call me Quad.
I'm the man with a plan. No, wait a minute, never mind.
I'm talking
Come on,
about
Enzo.
No, yeah, he's talking about Enzo, because Enzo lost it for
who?
1 week. Exactly.
Exactly.
Bada boom.
Exactly.
The realest guy in the room.
You mean the realest guy out of the room? That'll be
Yeah,
him.
that guy has been stricken from the WWE record books. That doesn't even count. Anyway,
What do we got here?
Cup of haters.
Up the haters.
All right. So moving on, next match. I think this is one of the hardest matches on the card, but one of the easiest matches on the card. Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre. D'Lo, who you got?
Ooh.
Drew McIntyre, of course, they're pushing him to the moon. And plus, Finn Balor's sort of sick, from what I've heard. So, I mean, I don't think they're gonna make him do too much. I don't expect a squash, but you know, just a clean win. You know, to show his dominance. No,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, that's it.
Depends on this. If it's regular Finn Balor, the Scottish Psychopath wins.
My understanding is
If it's Demon Finn Balor, that nigga loses.
Yeah, my understanding is that yes, it is OG Balor. It's not Demon Balor for this match.
If he swerves us and goes Demon Finn Balor,
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Galloway. Yeah, but the question
my pick is
that
depending
your
on
pick?
this. If it's OG, are we saying it's gonna be OG Finn Balor,
Yes,
right?
we're saying it's OG
Wait.
Finn Balor.
Wait,
McIntyre
question.
wins. McIntyre
question.
wins.
Question. Do we know if it's regular Balor or Super Saiyan Balor?
The scuttlebutt is that it's OG Balor. It's regular Balor, not Demon Balor.
Because I remember one of the
Because-
pay-per-views. Well, yeah, one of the pay-per-views recently. I forgot which one it was. The one where he fought. Who did he fight?
When he fought AJ? When he fought AJ?
Yes. No, not AJ.
Oh, when he
Yeah,
fought,
but
when he fought Bray
It was Baron
Wyatt.
Corbin.
No, it was Bray Wyatt.
No.
Oh
no,
yeah, it
it
was
was Baron Corbin.
it was Baron Corbin, yeah.
Yeah, so like everyone thought it was gonna be a regular match. Like, okay, whatever, this is a throwaway match. We didn't know, whatever.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
out of
but-
nowhere, Demon formed. They're like, wait, what?
But
You know.
well, first of all, that match is different than this one because everybody knew that Balor was gonna win that match. Period.
Oh yeah, of course.
That match he was gonna win even before Demon Balor became the thing. So this is a different situation because Balor's been sick and there's also a rumor which I'll get to later for another match on the card. But for now, it's gonna be regular Balor, and this match is rumored maybe to be after Natalia's match, or it might be the match that goes on first. But
Okay.
I'm going with McIntyre. I agree with D'Lo. He's getting pushed to the moon and beyond. You know, this was back in the day. This guy was Vince's hand-picked person to be the big thing, and he failed and he left and he came back. Now that he's back, Vince is trying to do it again.
The Chosen One era.
Yeah,
the Chosen
era.
One.
Good one. So yeah, I think we all agree that.
And then he was,
McIntyre's
we're a
winning.
three-man brand.
Yeah,
I think Phil said Balor was gonna win.
yeah.
regardless.
If he goes demon, Fowler's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I
agree with
agree
that. That's
because
fair.
because Demon Balor has not lost a match. So, and I don't think they're gonna take that away from him yet. So that's why I'm saying. Correct. So all right. So next match, let's see here. Chairs match: Mysterio versus Randy Orton. Phil, who you got and why?
I hear voices in my head.
Basement on the wire.
I have the thing is that heel Orton is too good right now. Heel Orton is too good that, in my opinion, I prefer heel Orton, and I like heel Orton. But if it's Rey Mysterio versus heel Orton, I'm like, heel Orton's gonna win that shit. If Orton does anything like what he does most of the time in his sneak attacks, like worse, we're literally seeing him winning, regardless.
Alright, I say... Okay.
Unfortunately he came back and they put him as a fucking losing streak, and he's been there for like 2 months.
Alright, I say Randy Orton as well. Mostly for the fact that... Because you have Rey Mysterio as a high flyer, because it's a chairs match, because this is Randy Orton we're talking about, I feel like there's going to be a spot... well, yes. But I feel like there's going to be a spot in the match where he's going to RKO out of nowhere onto the chairs when everyone thinks Rey Mysterio is going to win. So, I don't know, I just feel like this is set up for Randy Orton just to win.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Randy Orton, but I think the spot's gonna be a little different. I think the spot's gonna be like Rey Mysterio goes for like a jump. No, like he goes to hit the 619. He hits it, and then he goes for the splash. Well, the West Coast Pop was the Frankensteiner, but that's another story. He's gonna go for the splash, and Randy Orton's gonna get up and swing the chair right in his face, and then he's gonna RKO him. No, this is not WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. We only do that for those.
Yes. Oh, speaking of that, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves with Royal Rumble, but Royal Rumble, when you guys come to my place, whoever gets number 30, I feel bad for you.
We're not getting up for 30. That's all I care about. Not getting 30.
You're actually right. That's sad. Moving on. That was funny.
Yes.
All right. So this match is a TLC match. Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman. Now, obviously, we don't know if Braun Strowman's gonna be back yet.
If Braun Strowman appears, he wins. Doesn't matter. He wins.
We all agree if Strowman shows up, he wins. So what we're gonna do for this is predict what you think will happen to the start of this match. Do you think Strowman will show up? Do you think somebody else will take his place? Because I have two opinions on this.
Here's how my theory is gonna go. Baron Corbin's gonna come out of nowhere to Braun's music, being a dick, and literally come in, sit there in front of the ring, and go like this. Oh, I guess Braun Strowman's not showing up here then, and it's he's gonna literally just like, oh, referee, make a count, and all of a sudden, like as soon as they get close to like the 10 count, as soon as it gets to like the 8 or 9, you're just gonna see Braun Strowman come out of the audience and just literally wail him in the face.
Alright, so for my turn, who's this person that you're thinking of? That's gonna be okay. Me, I say Braun is gonna show up, and it's gonna be a squash match. Baron Corbin, he's already gonna have stuff set up, you know, so Braun doesn't have to do that much heavy lifting. He's gonna cut a promo while waiting for Braun. Oh, you know, I guess Braun's not gonna show up. Sets up this ladder. Yeah, he's too much of a coward to fight me. Sets up table, you know, stuff like that. And then you see Braun's music. He comes out. I guess he cuts a little, like a small promo saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass right now," whatever. Whatever. I think he might have a caster or something, or a sling, but regardless, he's gonna come out, bell rings, he does a power move, and, well, power move through a table, whatever, 1, 2, 3, match is done.
So I had 3 theories on this. The first one was, because Balor was gonna get squashed earlier in the match, or earlier in the night, so I thought, he was gonna come out as Demon Balor and beat the crap out of Baron Corbin to replace Strowman. But we've seen that before, so I felt like that was just like a whatever theory. My second theory was Braun Strowman does make it back in time, and he does beat the crap out of Corbin, like you said. And that's a squash match. But what I think actually may happen is Corbin's gonna come out to his own music. He's gonna say, Braun Strowman's not coming. They're gonna introduce Braun Strowman. They're gonna play his music. He's not gonna come out. He's gonna say, okay, I win by forfeit. Either Stephanie or Vince is gonna show up and say, no, this is not going down like this. We have a replacement to fight you. And the replacement? Bray Wyatt.
Oh, forgot about Bray.
And Bray Wyatt comes back. He beats Corbin. And gets all his stuff.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind that. That'll be good.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Bray Wyatt had a match on WWE Starrcade as a dark match. Yeah, he had a dark match at Starrcade. So he's ready to come back. So.
Wait, was he ever injured?
Well, he was dealing with some nagging injuries, and he took some time off and whatnot. So, you know. Okay.
Hope he got ripped, so that nobody calls him Husky Harris anymore.
Husky Harris, Husky. You know.
Like all of a sudden you see him like ripped, and like looking like he went to the gym a lot.
Yeah. All right. I know Phil's AFK, but we're gonna move on. We'll enlighten him when he comes back. Let's see. Where am I? Aha! Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax, Raw Women's Championship. Who you got and why?
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Mostly because I do not want to see Nia with the championship.
again.
Again.
No,
I gave her. Wait. I gave her a shot when she won the title at WrestleMania. And I was like, yeah, no. Her first women's title, something that's not Alexa, even though I love Alexa. You know, let's see what she could do with it. Waste of a title switch, in my opinion. She just kept it on Alexa. You know, hindsight's 20/20, but they should have kept it on Alexa. This feud is also kind of
meh.
Yeah, it's kind of meh. So I'm hoping just Ronda just beats her. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be quick or, you know, if it's gonna be a dragged out match, but I just need to see Ronda win, regardless of how it's done.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm picking this match this way for something that I'll talk about when I get to that match. But yeah, Ronda's not gonna lose the title now. Ronda's definitely not losing the title now. Nia Jax, yeah, she has Tamina in her corner and whatever, but at the end of the day, Ember Moon is gonna play a factor into this match too. I think Ronda's gonna win it pretty quickly. It'll be like maybe like an 8-minute match at most. It won't be very long. Yeah, you're good, dude. Go nuts.
Go for it.
Alright, moving on. We got 4 matches.
Oh no, hold on. Like the thing is that we didn't get your, like I know that Ronda Rousey's gonna win this one because I feel that they're going to throw this out where all of a sudden I believe later in the future we're gonna have a switch between the roster where Becky Lynch gets onto the Raw roster.
Oh, that's
deal with Ronda.
That's like that for me. I'm saving for when Adrian brought up the match, but that's gonna be what you're saying is gonna deal with that. So
yeah, I agree. I agree. I had that same thought too. Don't worry, I had it too.
Okay. Want to be sure.
All right, so moving on, we got what do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 matches left. All right. Triple threat tag team title match. The Bar, the New Day, the Usos. Who you got?
This is. I know I said earlier that the Elias Bobby Lashley match was one of the picks I had. That was hard to do, but that was like maybe 3rd on my list. This is one of the matches, like the top 2 matches that I had a difficulty picking. At first, I went with the Bar, but then I'm like, do I really want to see the Bar, be tag champs? Then I'm like, maybe they'll give the New Day, another title opportunity, let them be champions again. Then I'm like, we've seen them too many times as champs, and they were just champs not too long ago. I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm probably, with those 2 in mind, I'm probably gonna give it to Usos. As much as I probably want to give it to the Bar, I think the Usos are gonna win.
Mikey?
Yeah, this is like one of the toughest ones. My heart tells me the New Day. But my brain and knowing the booking of SmackDown and Raw tell me the Usos. Because I do not see the Bar getting that shit ever.
And plus, I honestly think their momentum went down as soon as Big Show went down. Like that's when you could tell, they weren't as hot as they were, previously.
That premature leave was pretty strong.
Well, I mean, Big Show got hurt. I mean, you can't predict that, but
yep,
still sucks.
So, Mike.
Which is why I said that premature leave.
Yeah.
Which way you gonna go, Mike?
Nigga, the fucking Usos.
Yeah, he said Usos.
Yeah, he said his heart wants to say the New Day and his brain says the Usos. That's why I asked again.
Okay.
This one is probably the toughest match on the card, honestly.
It's gonna be probably match of the night.
I think it's the easiest match to predict, as in we know the Bar's not keeping the titles. I think. Just the one.
2. No, you missed the previous one.
Well, just the one. We're still doing this match.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're talking about the triple threat tag team title match. And they both went for the Usos. You're going for the Usos. I know the Bar's not going to retain the titles. We're going to have 6-time champions of SmackDown, whether it's the New Day or the Usos. They've both been tag team champions 5 times. The Bar, funny enough, have also been tag team champions 5 times.
Yes.
So, you know, so this was tough for me because the New Day are always good. The Usos are always good. But I think in retrospect, the Usos haven't really done anything since they dropped the belts to
The New Day?
To the New Day way back. Before even the Bludgeon Brothers came back. So like I'm gonna go with the Usos as well. Just because I feel like it's time to give them a chance. And I think they can also elevate some of the other teams that are not being recognized as much, like Sanity, for example. I think they're a better team to elevate them. Yep. Alright, so we all agree the Usos. Let's see, I have 3 matches left.
Usos.
We're gonna start with D-Bry versus AJ Styles for the WWE title.
Right in his Sakamoras.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Dude, AJ has taken so many shots to the nuts for no damn reason. Like, literally, I don't know what's wrong with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's like, I want to hit this nigga in the nuts 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, well, you know. D-Lo?
Why? Because I'm bloody fucking Vince McMahon.
Because I like big sweaty men. D-Bro?
Hey. He ain't wrong there.
D-Lo?
Yeah, my bad.
Who you got?
So, yeah, D-Bry. That's what I'm going for. Mostly because he won the title just recently. No reason to drop it, especially since AJ wanted to drop the title himself. Well, according to reports. And his contract is being renegotiated. He's trying to get a new contract. So, you know, in situations like these, normally the person does not have a title because you never know. So, I don't think he's gonna win it until after his negotiations. So,
yeah.
Now, say D-Bry.
I agree. It's gonna be D-Bry, but I feel like there's gonna be shenanigans in this match somewhere along the line.
And all of a sudden, later down the road, John Cena challenges Daniel Bryan and beats him.
I would not mind that. You could make an angle with the Bella twins.
Yeah. There's gonna be shenanigans somewhere. Yeah, I'm sticking with D-Bry. There's gonna be shenanigans somewhere. It might be a DQ victory or something like that. You know, something crazy. It's not. If it's clean, it's gonna be through shenanigans, which means it's not clean.
It's gonna be the ref being distracted and then a kick to the balls.
Yeah, something.
Literally, that's usually what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This match could probably steal the show. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose Intercontinental title. Ladder match.
Seth Rollins
Oh, it's
versus
a
Seth
ladder
Ambrose.
match.
Oh no, it's
I
not a
did not
ladder
know it
match.
was a ladder
Sorry. No, it's not a ladder
Oh.
match. Sorry.
Oh my god, I was like,
Seth,
wait, what?
I like that. Seth Rollins versus Seth Ambrose.
Seth Rollins versus Dean
You
Ambrose.
mean Swole Bros?
Yeah, Swole Bros.
I have Ambrose winning. Seth Rollins had the title for a good while. As much as I like Seth Rollins, I kind of want to see a new face have the title. And plus, with the whole heel turn thing, you have to capitalize on that. Losing here would be pointless, so I feel like he's gonna win. Maybe Renee gets Renee involved. I feel like Ambrose is gonna say or do something, and she might just, you know, try to force her way into the match, and then that may cost Seth Rollins the match or some shit. But regardless, Ambrose is winning. I see what you did there. Work laser.
Mike?
Out of that one, Seth has had that belt forever. I was seeing that belt disappearing anyway off of him into Dean Ambrose's hands way before shit happens.
Yeah, I had a tough time with this match because this is a grudge match for Rollins. It's gonna be interesting, but I think in the end, more shenanigans will happen, and this will be a title change.
Yeah, so we all got Ambrose.
Yeah, I think Ambrose will win this match.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
come on, Air Dash.
we got one match left on the card. It's the TLC match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, which this match should be the main event on the card. It probably won't be, but it should be.
I
Asuka,
mean, what's gonna
Flair,
beat it?
Lynch, Ambrose, and Rollins could beat it.
I doubt that.
Yeah,
I doubt it too, but you never know.
Yeah.
But Ambrose, Flair, listen to me. Asuka, Flair, Lynch. Take your pick.
No one's ready for Asuka that championship. Yeah, because if she doesn't win the belt, there's no point for her to be there.
I also say Asuka. This is the second match I had a tough time with, because, well, let me just say off the bat, Becky's not winning this match. I see her losing. Well, I see her, not coming out with the title. So, it's either gonna be Flair or Asuka. I'm leaning more towards Asuka. Well, I can make an argument for Flair. Right now, it's like 51-49 Asuka. I can see Flair winning, and then her and Asuka have, you know, like a small rivalry before WrestleMania, or her and Becky have like another rivalry, but I doubt that because now they're kind of friends again, a little bit maybe. So I don't think there's nothing there.
Yeah, kinda, sorta, but not really. I guess you should say.
Yeah, yeah. So that one leads me towards Asuka, because if you have her win, then you can set up a small thing with Becky. So, you know, Becky has a rematch clause. They do like a small thing before WrestleMania, and then you have her versus Charlotte at WrestleMania, and then you have Becky win the Rumble to fight Ronda Rousey for the title.
Oh,
And
man.
you can also make this a redemption story for Asuka since she lost last year to Charlotte. So it'll be Charlotte Asuka too. This time, you know, Asuka as the champion and Flair as the challenger.
Yeah, that is possible. That was something that crossed my mind. I think the biggest thing that crossed my mind was, I do agree that I think Asuka's gonna win. Now, the reason why I think Becky's gonna drop the title right now is I think Becky is gonna be in the Royal Rumble. She's gonna win the Royal Rumble, and that's how she's gonna get to Ronda Rousey. She won't have to switch brands, just like how Asuka challenged Flair, and she was on Raw and Flair was on SmackDown. It's gonna be the same thing. Becky's gonna win the Royal Rumble, and she's gonna challenge Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. And I do agree with you. I think we'll have Asuka Charlotte 2 at WrestleMania, where Asuka will win. And then I think Charlotte will be sent to Raw. And you'll have the makings of the 4 horsewomen of WWE versus the 4 horsewomen of MMA. Since there's a possibility all 4 of them will be on Raw.
Yeah, so, okay, I see. So Becky would go to Raw because she was challenged for the title. And then Charlotte will go to Raw because of the draft, the shake-up, whatever. Which means Bayley and Sasha will still be on Raw, which means that SmackDown won't have as many good people, women-wise.
I think it's just Raw right now. Raw right now has no talent. Like Raw right now has like no like storyline.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, wait, what's Sasha then? What's Bayley? I think they're pretty talented. Don't forget Alexa Bliss.
Nigga, I'm talking just like storyline wise. Like
Gotcha,
half the time when you look at their storylines, they're shit.
I know.
They're like complete shit. It's like, what are you guys doing with these stories?
No.
It look some of these stories look like they were straight out of the mind of Vince McMahon.
You don't say.
Yeah, the problem is, like, Vince did the same thing with Nakamura. And that bothers me because Triple H went ham with Nakamura and Asuka. And ever since they've been on the main roster, it's just been downhill for the two of them because Vince doesn't... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because Vince is getting old or whatever, but his talent is declining because of something.
Oh, we'll find out more tomorrow, because, you know, this is going to Raw. Maybe I'll say something there.
Swear to God, come on, Hyper Viper Beam. It sounds like another superstar shakeup.
No, it's too early. I doubt it. That sounds more likely. Infuse some new blood, I guess. EC3, obviously. So he's been ready since like the day he debuted at NXT. I'm like, in my opinion, I'm like, why the hell is he here? I mean, yeah, he might not be as agile and mobile, flexible as these other NXT guys, but like his body frame and the way he works is it's
Literally WWE shit.
It's a main event. The main event, body like it's a main show body. He has to be on Raw or SmackDown. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like, whatever. Derek Bateman.
Bateman. Does he like to masturbate a lot?
Yes. Master Bateman.
Oh Lord.
That's coming for that ass?
Oh, it actually reminds me, Lars Sullivan's supposed to be called up soon, I believe.
Yep. It's probably Monday. It's probably on Monday where he shows up.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I'd rather keep it in NXT right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another one, yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna give her a push on NXT first. No. No.
Yeah, you're funny. Dakota. You're funny.
Yeah, one can dream, but the person taking the belt off of Shayna Baszler will probably be Bianca Belair.
The EST of NXT.
Yeah.
Yep. And remember, she is undefeated.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
Anyway. Well, there you go, guys. You got our predictions for WWE TLC 2018. We'll be back for, I think the next pay-per-view is Royal Rumble. I want to say it's Royal Rumble. We're in December, yeah.
It is Royal Rumble.
At my
We're gonna have a
place.
big party.
At my place.
And we're gonna be at Dilo's place, and we'll probably do the predictions from there. We'll see if we get maybe a stand-up mic and just do it on his PS4, and we'll all be there and we can just talk about it. If not, we're gonna do it before. Anyway, guys, Mike, D, Phil, you guys are the best. Thank you. It's time
Thank
for
you.
Rolantis to sign off. Y'all take it easy now.